Hey everyone, today I am going to be doing the opposite hand makeup challenge. I saw the Taylor do this video and immediately knew I wanted to try it. I think the hardest thing for me is going to be like remembering to not use my right hand. So everything is going to be with my left hand. I hope you can see. I know it's really bright, but oh well. When I zoom in, you'll be able to see more. Okay, so first thing I do, start off with my setting spray. This feels so wrong. Oh, yeah. My finger is like, I was spraying it and the nozzle was like going like this. So I don't even know if it went on my face. Okay. Oh, it's doing it again. Oh. Oh, it feels so wrong. Ugh. That didn't get everywhere. Like there's like none right here. When I sprayed it, it moved around again. So recently I've been using the Cover FX Calming Primer. I love this stuff. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this. And for things like this that I use both hands for normally, I'm just gonna do it like normal. And then I'm gonna do my eye primer. This is the Lorac Behind the Scenes. Alright, I'm going to do my foundation first. And when I use this foundation, I apply it with a brush. I usually use the Real Techniques buffing brush. I don't have a lot of foundation brushes just because I typically like to use my beauty blender. So, yeah. But with this foundation, it is so thick that you have to use a brush. But I go over it with the beauty blender. So I gotta think about how I do this exactly. Okay, usually I put it on my finger and kind of spread it on my face and then blend it out. Okay, so I'm gonna take some, if it'll come out, I'm gonna take some on my finger. This is in light sand, by the way. And I'm just going to like spread it on my face. And then I'm gonna take my brush and like, is this even how I normally hold it? Yeah. And then, oh, this feels so wrong. And then it looks pretty good. This foundation really perplexes me because supposedly it's one of the fullest coverages. But like when I'm looking at this in person in these lights, I mean, I still see like redness, I still see spots, so I don't know. I feel like it's like unnecessarily thick for the coverage level. Not looking bad. I'm gonna squeeze a tiny bit onto my brush. If it'll come out, gosh. And I'm just going to like dot that on my nose, my chin. I feel like I'm not holding this brush properly. This feels so weird. I am going to just gently, well, I'll do my concealer first and then I'll go over everything. So this is the Hard Candy Glamouflage in Ivory. This is really light. So I'm a tiny bit tan. So it's a little stark, but do I do this thing? Yeah, whatever. So I'm just gonna put it on my finger and I just like to kind of dab it on my eye and then above as well. It's funny because like I usually have a problem applying it on the left side because like with my right hand like my hand doesn't I don't know, like turn in a way that makes it really easy, and now I'm having the problem with my right eye. It's like this is taking so much effort for my left hand. My arm is starting to hurt. Okay, I'm gonna set my face. I use the NYX Radiant Finishing Powder. This is in the number 1 Brighten shade. And as you'll see, I have dug out the white because it was super, super shimmery. So I just like cut it out. And a big fluffy brush. This part of my forehead like caught on to more foundation. This is how you do your face, right? Yeah. And now I'm going to set my eyes, or my eye primer. Yeah, I just use this shade from a Neutrogena quad. It's the seashell one. I'm just trying to use it up and whatever, because I don't use the other shades, but it's a perfectly fine base shade. Ooh, that is creasing. See, I used way too much. Okay, now for this. See, these steps aren't that hard because, ooh, how do you do your hand? Because they're such large and general areas. Like, you're not doing any detail work. It's just kind of like get everything on there and blend it out. I am going to use the Lorac Pro palette and the Unzipped Gold. I want the shimmer shades in here. So first I'm going to take a little bit of Taupe, which is right there. It's just a nice basic transition color. I believe this is an E40. Yeah, from Sigma. So get a little bit of that. And please, please don't let this be a giant mess. Big windshield wiper motions. Usually I kind of do like this sort of thing. I'm going to take a little bit of Sable right here. Okay, just a little bit of that. And do that. Oh no, that's darker than I thought it would be. And just go like right in the crease. And then blend out this outer corner. While I have that shade, I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I'm actually just going to take Taupe. And, oh, okay, right in my eye. All right. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now I am going to take the shade Gold on my lid. Hopefully this goes well. I mean, what could really happen? Oh yeah. Okay, that looks pretty decent. So I'm just going to take, where did my blender brush go? My brush, and just go back and forth. I'm pretty much done with this palette now, and now I'm going to take the Unzipped Gold and go in with Unlimited right there. More of like a yellowy gold, and I'm going to put that kind of in, you know, the inner part. More like right here. Just to really get a nice gradient. That did a bit of something. Then I'm going to take Unlocked, which is the shade, and do that in my inner corner. I'm going to work on my face for a minute. I don't know if I want to do mascara right now because my eye is kind of irritating me a lot. So I'm going to take the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette and I can't ever remember what this is called. Radiant Light, the more bronzy one, and a Duo Fiber brush. And I'm going to take some of that and go on the cheek and up the temple, forehead. Next, I'm going to take my blush. It's the Josie Maran, whatever these like souffle blushes are. This is so pretty. I love it. And I take that on the Real Techniques, what is this called? The multitask brush. It's perfect. I just kind of press it, just tap it in there and do that on my cheeks. This is the, what is it called? Watermelon Moonstone shade. I just love it. It looks like you're wearing nothing. It is so natural and so pretty. They smell good. Just smells fresh. I love it in the summer because, like I said, it feels like you're wearing nothing and it's not heavy at all. Then I'm going to do my highlight. This brush always disappears. The Morphe M501. I'm going to use Champagne Pop if I can open it from the right side. And I just am going to take a little bit of this. I think the weirdest thing about this is not that like obviously you can get it on there in a way, or like apply the products in a way that works. It's just different from normal. Like if I was gonna do this with my right hand, I would go like this and have a very like, I don't know, fluid motion, you know, like that. But when I do it on with my left hand, it's kind of more of like a short stroke thing. Like it's as if like my hand can't as easily do this motion. I mean, it can, but it doesn't feel as natural. Lastly, I'm going to use the ColourPop Liquid Lip in November. This is Kathleen Light's shade. I haven't used these a lot, unfortunately, just because, like, I don't know. I just usually don't use a lip product, but I want to get some use out of them, and I'm sure I will once I start student teaching, so this is awkward. This is kind of like a brighter mid-tone pink. I brought a lip gloss to apply on top, but it's feeling pretty moussey. I don't know what it's gonna do. It's the Butter Gloss in Vanilla Cream Pie. I'll do just a tiny bit in the center of my lip. I actually do really like how this color looks. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe off most of it. Texturally, I can never do that, so I just have to like go over my whole lips. I know that makes no sense, but like if I feel that it's glossy just on the inside of my lip, I can't deal with it. Has to be all over. There's the finished look. I mean, to me, I don't think you would know that I did this with my opposite hand. It looks totally fine. I'll show you really up close. You can see the eyes. I mean, everything's blended. It all looks good. I'm impressed. But like I said, my left hand is pretty like coordinated and decent, so I'm not that surprised. But yeah, let me know if you do this challenge or how you think it would go. Yeah, that is it for today. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.